Good morning. Look at that for a haircut, man. Johnny Bravo is in the house. So I've got a double session on the bike today, training in the morning and the afternoon, and I'm going to try and show you as much of my day as I possibly can. The vlog is back, baby. So the first thing I do in the morning when I wake up is weigh myself. Body's looking alright, eh? Woo! $157.4, that's pretty decent. It was about 180 at the start of the year, so it's coming down, and we're getting closer to where it should be for becoming a pro cyclist. Welcome to the kitchen. So this is where the magic really happens when it comes to your health. It's great going out and train, it's great going out and exercise, and it's great going to do all that physical stuff. When it comes to health for me, like at least 80 to 90% of it comes to what I do in here. The kitchen is where it's at. So I'm really excited to show you my nutrition, what I'm eating on a day-to-day basis. So the first thing I do in the morning is I get all my cycling fuel ready for the day. So this is what I'm drinking when I'm on the bike. Winter training formula from allsports.com. Disclaimer, not a sponsor. Then when I come home, I've got the Aminolode recovery fuel, which I drink post-workout. And I've also got some whey protein for post-workout as well. Make sure I'm getting protein as soon as I'm finished the session. So I'm just going to make that up now. There we go, wee 5 seconds, done. That's my vanilla protein. Wee 5 seconds. Boom, there we go, that's your protein for the day. Just take out my water that I put in last night, nice and cool for the day. Take my recovery drink, put that in there. Take my protein drink, put that in there. Come back and get that nice and chilled after training. Forgot to show you me blending this, so what I'll do is I'll put my energy drinks in there and then I'll take them out in the bike when I'm ready. And the water, I'm drinking about 3 or 4 of these a day. Now we're about to make my smoothie, which I have in the mornings, so I make for me and my mum. So this is mainly a veggie smoothie, which we have kale, spinach, broccoli, which are, you know, really, really incredible for your health. We've also got some carrots and sweets in there. The carrots add a wee bit of, you know, sweetness to it because they're quite sweet. Some fresh ginger, which is absolutely beautiful, gives it a nice wee kick. And we're also putting some raspberries in there because that gives it a nice wee fruity flavour rather than just the veg. So I'm just going to make that now. And so there's your veggie smoothie. Probably not everybody's cup of tea, but you know, health's important to me. I love being healthy, you know how much it means to me. So I absolutely love it. And you know, you're getting so much veg in there, and it's the sort of veg that I probably wouldn't just eat on its own. So it's good to get a good way of getting the veg without having to eat it, and you can just drink it like this. So that's one for me after training, and that's one for my mum as well because I'm a good boy like that. Just going to have a wee test it now just to prove to you it is actually nice and that I do enjoy drinking this. That is absolutely delicious. I'm telling you, that is rocket fuel. You can literally feel it hitting you. It's like you get you get an actual dunt of that. Like it's actually like a buzz. It's just so healthy, and the ginger's got such a kick to it that when I drink this, I actually feel like I can feel it hit me in the instant it passes through me. This really is superhuman. This is like, if a superhuman was going to drink anything, this is what a superhuman would drink. This is what I'm drinking. Cheers. That is absolutely incredible. The next thing I'm going to do now is prepare some sweet potato wedges. These are for post-workout, really good source of carbs and getting some carbs back into the body after really depleting them with a hard training session. So I put these on in the morning before training just so when I come in I can get them straight away, because you don't want to be spending loads of time trying to cook stuff when you get in. You need to just try and eat as fast as possible. That's important to me. So just going to cook up these wedges now, get them done before I go out and train. Right, there we go, a couple minutes. Got some sweet potato wedges chopped up. We'll put them in the oven now for about half an hour and just leave them whilst I start to get all my other things ready for the day. So now we're on to breakfast. So this is the first meal that I'll eat for the day. And this is a really important meal for me because it's really going to be fueling my session on the bike, which I'll do this morning. So porridge every morning, and always Scott's porridge oats, because I just love that guy. I think he's absolutely incredible. He is my hero. And I want to be like that guy when I grow up. Just as I'm about to have my breakfast, there's something also really important that I need to do now, ever since, I don't know if I told you, but I was in a crash in America. Never mentioned it, but I was in a crash in America. One of the operations that I had was for an artery in my neck, and I need to actually take medication every day for that now for the rest of my life, just because of the way the blood's flowing into my brain. So I need to take my supplements and my medication. So the first thing I need to take is this is aspirin and clopidogrel. That's the ones that I need to take because of the operation that I had and because of the artery in my neck. That's like an absolute mandatory every day for me, or my brain will explode. Then after my mandatory medication, I just take some vitamins. So I'm getting some cod liver oil, fish oil, just a general multivitamin. And also that's magnesium, multivitamin, vitamin B, calcium and vitamin D, and also some Alexinol. Got to give a shout out to Alexinol for all their help and support. Taking some Alexinol CBD as well. Take that in the morning and at night. And that's my wee connotation, I don't know how to say that word. That's my medication for the day basically. And voila, my first meal of the day. So here we go. I've got a massive, massive bowl, porridge, cashews, strawberries, honey. You've seen it. You see what I put in there. So now time to just eat my breakfast and get fueled up for training. Right, that's me finished my breakfast. My sweet potato wedges are finished. So I'll just put them in a wee tub and keep them for when I finish training and get home. So that's basically my mornings. That is, you know, prepping all the food for the day, having my breakfast, you know, getting everything ready, doing it in the morning. And then now I'll go and sort of get some stuff done on the computer, which I'll show you a wee bit of as well. We've got about 2 hours now until training. I usually have big breakfast, then 2 hours to let the food settle and let the energy come through me, and then in 2 hours I'll go out and train. So now that I've had my breakfast, I've got a couple hours on the couch just letting the food process before training, and this is really important time for me as well because it's one of my favourite bits of the day. I'll do all the, you know, computer stats stuff. So this is Training Peaks. This is the software that I use. This has been set up through my coach, Espresso Cycle Coaching. So this is kind of like my home page, and this will tell me, you know, that's like my CTL, my fatigue, my form. So this tells me what I'm up to today. So today I've got morning session, max aerobics, times 6, 5 minutes. It tells you all the details for the session. And then we've also got in the afternoon, double session a day, 2 sets of 20 sets of 20/40s with 10-minute rest intervals. So it's been a couple of hours since breakfast. Food is processed, fueled up, ready to go on the bike for the first session of the day, double session of the day. So this first session is max aerobic intervals, so 6 times 5 minutes at about 350 watts. 350 to 400 is the target range. I'll aim for about 350. Doing that 6 times, it's about a couple hour session, you know, a wee bit of warm up at the start, cool down at the end, and those 6 intervals in the middle. So let's go for it. First session of the day. Right, that's me done. First session of the day. Good interval session. Managed to hit all the targets. 6 times 5 max aerobic. Was trying to do between 340 and 400 watts for each 5-minute effort. I think they were all came in just about at 360. I think maybe one was about 355 or something like that. But find out we get back. First one of the day done. Enjoyed it. Felt good. That's me home. Now time for post-ride nutrition. Very important. So that was my protein drink that you seen me make earlier. That was my recovery drink, which you seen me make earlier. This is my veg smoothie, which I'm going to have. These are half of the sweet potatoes, and these are some almonds as well. So that is your post-ride nutrition. Double session a day, session in the afternoon, session in the evening, double session. That's how we do it. Training harder than ever, and said it a million times. This is where you find out what you're made of. It's easy to go out and ride your bike when it's sunny and the skies are blue, but when it's pissing down with rain, when the roads are slippy, when your hands are cold, your feet are cold, your body's cold, everything's cold. That's when you find out what you're made of, and I'm out here doing it, and I'm out here training harder than ever. So, let me know if you enjoyed it, if you got this far. If so, I'll maybe start making more of these longer videos. Just sharing what I'm up to, and, you know, the journey of being an athlete. And this is it. Good night, and as always, keep moving forward.